Alright guys, for the demos we're going to sign up for the Indian.
I don't want to go that way. I'm gonna
In case you didn't recognize it, this here is the Chief Sport. All tricked out. Gorgeous paint. Aftermarket pipes. It's beautiful. You can enter to win. All you got to do is give them all your info. If you do enter, good luck. Here's the 23 Chief Sport. That red's a sweet color. As I said, this one's got the 10-inch risers on it. Bigger windscreen that flares out. I gotta tell you, it's comfortable. It's almost as if those 10-inch risers are a necessity. Just so you can see a comparison, this is how they come stock, 6-inch risers. It's quite a bit shorter, and I don't know if it's as comfortable. It feels comfortable sitting on it, but I don't know how it is riding. You'll see I actually rode the 10-inch riser one, the red one, yesterday. Quite a bit of difference in this feel. This actually puts you further forward on the motorcycle and a little more sportier style of riding than those 10-inch risers do. You feel the torque in the bars. It's got quite a bit of vibration on it. A lot of power to it. She feels pretty nimble though. Brakes are good, nice response on the front brakes, back brakes. It's got Brembo all the way around. Let's see what kind of pickup she has. Woo! Fun machine, that's for sure. It should be fun. It's got a 116-inch motor strapped to the frame. A motor that puts out 120 foot-pounds of torque at roughly 2,900 RPM. That means that's a lot of grunt. So you're going to enjoy this machine. Has a 4-gallon tank, so it's going to eat gas, and you're going to have a limited capacity there, but it makes it worthwhile. It also weighs in at 685 pounds, which is good amount of weight, but the seat height is only 27 inches, so most people shouldn't have any problems flat-footing this thing and feeling very comfortable on it. The rear suspension has dual Fox piggyback shocks on it. It absorbs the roadway very well. And the front suspension is a KYB inverted telescopic fork. Those inverted forks are awesome. The instrument console is a 4-inch touchscreen powered by what Indian calls a ride command. For this year, the models include a complimentary 1-year trial of Ride Command Plus, after which you're going to have to pay a fee for. These include features like live weather traffic and intuitive destination search. Touchscreen display includes a real-time clock, ambient air temperature, heading, navigation, Bluetooth status for your music, and etc. You also have vehicle info for the speed, fuel range, RPM, etc., etc. All this combined with ABS braking, cruise control, and LED lighting certainly make for one technology-packed motorcycle. One that's going to give you many a thrilling ride. I think you'll enjoy it greatly. So come out and test one. Try it out. So all in all, I got to tell you, a very favorable rating on this bike. If you're a Dyna lover in the old days, or you love that look, this bike's definitely got to be in your contention. I wish I had more time with it, so we can go in depth with it, but I'm going to get all of the information that you need out of it and I'll post it along with this video when I get it done. This one is the Lowrider S, Harley Davidson Lowrider S. Even just at idle, considerably less vibration. You can see the dial is analog and digital analog, but you got your tachometer, the old style gauge, and then you have your speedometer down below it. I kind of like it. So just from the short distance here, the stock handlebar position is also more comfortable than the Indian. Wow, this machine is nimble and it's a lot of fun and it feels extremely familiar. Of course, I'm a Harley guy and I'm accustomed to this kind of ride. It's just comfortable. This particular 117 cubic inch motor delivers 125 foot-pounds of torque at about 3,500 RPM, so it's a little bit higher up in the rev range than the Indian. So hence the better low-end torque on the Indian, but this bike has a lot of power. But having said that, it's got some problems with, not really problems, but the price tag is $18,199 as an MSRP, but it doesn't come standard with ABS. If you want to get ABS, you've got to spend another $950 on it. Harley needs to stop being so cheap in their standard equipment. Okay, Born Free Bikers, take a little closer look at the Lowrider S. I'll pull over to show it to you so it's a little quieter here and we can discuss it a little bit. As I said, as with the Indian, I'll get the specs. I'll post them in the video so you know exactly what kind of torque this has, what kind of horsepower it has. As far as the suspension goes, the major difference with this between this and the Indian, I know for sure, is this has got the monoshock soft tail frame, made to look like a rigid tail, but it's actually got one shock hidden behind. This has a 117 motor in it, where the Indian has a 116. Power-wise, seems to be a little more low-end grunt with the 116, the Indian, in this one. The front suspension, inverted forks, just like the Indian. I'm not sure who makes them. Dual disc brakes on the front. Harley has their own calipers on it. Fairing is significantly smaller. And I got to tell you, I prefer the smaller fairing. But there's no denying the fact that that Indian has a wicked cool factor to it with the way that that fairing sweeps down into it. The lines are beautiful, and it keeps the wind off you. But I can tell you, this little fairing here, as you know, I ride a naked bike, and this little fairing here does a good job. These motors definitely scream. I got a 114 on my Orange Cross Street Bob, and these things walk all over it, even with the mods that I have on it. So this is a great bike, Born Free Bikers. You won't go wrong if you decide to go out and purchase one. You'll have a lot of fun. But if you want a bike that has all the bells and whistles, the Indian clearly wins out. The one thing I do give kudos to Harley Davidson here is that they've included the cruise control with this model, which is a big deal to someone like me that does a lot of miles. So whichever bike you choose, you're going to love it and ride the hell out of it. So until next time, Born Free Bikers, go slay some wind.